Hello viewers, we are picking up where we left off in the Marsh Cave. Now first off, everyone is a little bit beaten up at the moment, so I think it might be probably beneficial to throw some potions around first of all. Probably do with some more potions, unfortunately. That'll do for just now. That'll heal everyone up a little bit. Let's continue exploring this area then. Now we have another encounter. Green slime. What do green slimes do? I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out. Probably going to be poisonous. I would hazard a guess that they're going to have some sort of poison attack. They're very, very resistant to physical attacks by the looks of it. They have poisoned Zedram already. They seem to be quite resistant to physical attacks, so let's try something else. Let's try... I don't really want to use up his only other Bolt 2 spell, but I suppose we don't really have much of a choice. If we're going to need to use magic attacks, we're going to need to use magic attacks. Let's see how well it works first of all. That's better, that's better. They don't have a huge amount of HP, so we could probably brute force this last one just by attacking it. But attacks are not doing a lot of damage. I wonder if Zedram can hit it, that would be maybe a little bit more damaging, but they seem to have a very, very strong resistance against physical attacks, which kind of goes in line with what they're generally like throughout the Final Fantasy series. Yeah, 255 defense. They have weakness to ice and fire. They are resistant to bolt, in fact. We want to use ice or fire spells against them, so let's keep that in mind. Okay, with that, let's continue into this room. What do we have here? A broadsword, which we do not need, and 620 gil, which is always nice. We'll move onwards and upwards up this way. I think at this point we've pretty much explored everything that's in this room. Okay. Yeah, so we want fire spells. Or ice spells. We'll go with the fire spells. Yeah, that's looking nice. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, even Zedram is just doing 1 damage per attack on this guy, so just hit him with fire. Unfortunately, with the way magic works in this game, there isn't really any way to restore your magic points, I don't think, without resting at an inn. Yeah, we've been in there, so that's fine. Yeah, I think we've been in all of the little rooms in this section, so... Oh, hello. Okay, this is going to be another one of these crawlers. Give us some Dia once again, see if we can take out some of these skeletons. That's good, that took the majority of them out. We got rid of the crawler in good time there, and this guy shouldn't be too much trouble now. There we go, excellent, that was dealt with very well. Good, good, good. Right. I think at this stage we can probably just go back up the stairs then. We'll go to the other direction from the entrance. We do get encounters up here too, so... Shadows. I don't know what these guys do, whether there's anything we should be worried about here. Blindness, okay. I think that will cure him of that. Again, we could probably use Dia on these to take them out quite quickly. That took one of them out in one round. There's the other one gone, so just one left. He will use Lamp on himself to get rid of that status effect, and that should finish the fight anyway, so no problems there. Particularly Zedrum has gained a level. Excellent, excellent. That means the others shouldn't be too far off of gaining a level. Get out of the way, Bat. Okay. We'll very quickly pop outside and use a sleeping bag. Just to kind of heal us up a little bit. And then we'll go back into the dungeon and head down the way. See what awaits us down at that side. We need to find this crown that Astos has apparently taken here. Okay, there's another couple of routes. We can go up this way, I suppose. No, we can't. There's nothing up there. This is a dead end. We'll go down this way. Green slimes once again. Oh, and that one has poisoned us. Not what we want to see. Right, you... Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Use an antidote on yourself. You use fire. You just attack, I suppose, and you can use fire one as well. And that one, that should take two of these guys out. Oh dear, he's now poisoned. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. Right, you again use an antidote on him. Use fire 1 and the rest of you just attack. Okay, looks like we're not getting that antidote in time. We'll have to do it out of the battle, that's fine. Helio is leveled up though, that's good. So we need an antidote for Helio. Helio's now at level 8. That is good, that is good. Right, let us continue down this way. There's a room down at the bottom here. I wonder what awaits us there. Oh, not more green slimes! These guys are using up all of our spells. Right, I'm just going to run away from this one because I don't want to continually waste all of what is little is left of our magic on these guys, and there's not really any other way to kill them. Alright, here's a way down to the lower level once again. What is in here? Shake up this top area first of all. Here's a room with nothing in it. There's nothing up there. We have an encounter. Green slime. Once again, we'll be running away from this battle. It's because magic is so limited in this game, just in terms of quantity. We can't continue using all of our spells against these guys. There is a possibility there could be a boss or something to fight in this dungeon. We do really want to keep some magic for things like that. Okay, there seems to be a whole area across here. Skeletons and a crawler. The skeleton shouldn't be too tough. The crawler is the one we want to watch for here because he does that. Right, everyone attack that guy. Nice, one hit. The rest of these guys shouldn't be any sort of problem for us. There we go. Right. I think that was the way we came in. Right, I'm getting kind of lost here. Zombies and ghouls. Again with the paralysis, guys. Right, might be worth using a Dia spell in this slot. Soften them up a bit. Or it could just kill everyone in one go, that's fine. Cool. Might be worth doing some healing in our party here at the moment. Yeah, those guys are fine, that's okay. Well, here's a room. There's an opened chest in it, that's not particularly handy. Oh. Right, this is gonna be a Dia. Unfortunately, we only have one Dia left, but just due to the number of these things here, it might be worth doing this. Excellent! One shot. Xantos has gained a level, as has Heldar. Excellent. Good, 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 good. What's in here? Another opened chest. Not very helpful. There's a door here. Nothing seems to be up at this top part. Gargoyles, oh dear, hello. I don't know how tough these guys are going to be. Quite. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think he's probably better just attacking. No, we only really have one attack that can hit everyone here. Yeah, we'll use Bolt 2. Although that one-shotted him anyway, so they're not too tough. By the looks of it, they've got somewhere in the region of about 80 odd HP. Right, let's have a little look here. I'm just going to check some of the details of some of these enemies that we have encountered here. The Shadow was a new one. Pretty typical sort of undead, weak to fire and Dia, and they can cast that. They can inflict you with the dark status, which will reduce accuracy. Gargoyles have 80 HP exactly. And the reasonable attack. They were doing quite a bit of damage when they hit Xantos for quite a large amount of HP. No particular weaknesses, although they do have reasonably high magic defense, and it's probably physical attacks is the way to go with them. And still got quite a lot of items to collect here in the Marsh Cave. We also have an artwork for a Minotaur. We have not yet encountered a Minotaur. I hope we're not going to encounter one in here, to be honest. Before we go through that door, I'm just going to wander back off to the left. There was another room over at the far side that I've not went into yet. I'd kind of like to see what's in there. That should be that. Now I'm just going to wander back over to the other side here. Of course, this is now Encounter City. Oh, here's a mixture. Spiders and slimes. This is going to be Poison City. I think we should probably cut our losses here and just get away. I don't really like messing with enemies that can inflict status effects, especially stuff like poison that lingers after battle. So it doesn't take much for all of your characters to end up inflicted with it. It can be quite deadly. Alright, let's do another way in here. Right, you get out of the way. Bats everywhere. Jeez. Okay, here's another collection of this lot. Take out the crawler first so he can't paralyze anyone. That should be that. Everyone else shouldn't be too much trouble, although the Bloodbones can do a wee bit of damage if he attacks a mage. Nice one. Just leaves two of them, and hopefully we'll get them both this round. That should be him. That should be that. Nice one. Cool. Okie doke. Should be making quite a bit of money in here. Yeah, we've got almost 7,000 just since we came in here. We came in here with pretty much nothing. There's nothing in here. There's a stupid empty treasure chest. Oh, that was a troll and a half. Right, back over to the other side. Right, what do we have this time? Crawler. Get rid of him. Yeah, unfortunately, the enemy seems to have the first strike here. Yeah, perhaps we'll be able to take it out before... Oh, that's what I wanted to avoid. However, it should be gone, so that's fine. That's our main threat here dealt with. Then it's just a case of whittling down these skeletons. It shouldn't take too much difficulty. There we go. Excellent. Onwards. So I guess we need to get through this room to the other side of this room and down to another level. Okay, what's going to await us down here? A chest. Steel plate. Steel plate. Is that something that Helio could use? No. We already have it for Zedrub. Helio can't use it, so it'll be something for us to sell, I guess. And what do we have this time? A tarantula and a green slime. Well, let's hit it with a fire. Take out the tarantula with physical attacks. what do we have this time? Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Here's a chest. 295 gil. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. What's this? More green slimes. I hate these things. We don't have enough magic to deal with all of these. So let us just leave. Might be beneficial for us to head back to town and restock our magic. We've found a cottage. That's useful. Cottage is the next step up from the tent. So I think as well as healing HP, it also can restore magic points as well to an extent. So it's a useful thing to have when you're out in the overworld. Pretty sure you can't use it in here. Yeah, used outdoors. We're not outdoors. Yeah, restores parties HP and MP. So I think that basically is the equivalent of a portable inn. Interesting that we can just carry it around. I wonder if it's like one of those capsule things from like Dragon Ball Z with you just it's like a miniature version. You just throw it out and it pops up into a cottage. Copper armlet. Okay, we'll take that. Anything down here? Nothing. Get out of the way. Oh, green slimes. Every time. These things are a real pain. They barely even do any damage to us, but it's the fact that they can potentially poison us that puts me off. Well, what do we have here? Okay, what do we have here? We have a chest surrounded by some sort of statues. I think it might be a good time to take a quick temporary save here. Just in case we screw this up. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm walking into here. A battle, it would seem. 4 Pisco demons. These guys look nasty. They look like some sort of weird wizard mind flayer type things. Let's just throw spells at them. Are they undead? Do they count as undead? I do not know. Alright, let's do that. Quite a bit of damage to Zedrum. That didn't do very much at all. Ice is not the way to go. Oh dear. Could be in a bit of trouble here. Does Dia work on any of these guys? No. Great. They're not undead then. I guess we just need to keep plugging away at them. Unfortunately, ice does not seem to be particularly effective. We can cast silence on them, just in case they're capable of casting spells. I'm not really sure. Right, ice doesn't work. Try fire. We'll only really get one shot at it, but never mind. Now, one is down, that's good. Well, we are taking an absolute pounding here. Right, that didn't work on anyone. That was rubbish. Okay, just you guys attack. We don't even have any cure magic left, that's not good. Who is most likely to die? Probably Xantos. Yikes. Okay, we're in a bit of a pinch here. The HP is dwindling. That should be all but one of them, though. Right, everyone just attack. Hopefully we'll take this guy out in this round. That is that. Quite a good amount of gil for doing that. And we have obtained the crown. Excellent. Excellent news. Alright, I'll overwrite that memo just in case we screw up and die on the way back out of here. Now, we haven't quite got everything that's in here, I don't think. We have 9 out of 13 items, which means there is 4 still to collect. I wonder if this will tell us a bit about those Pisco demons that we just fought. They have no weaknesses, they're resistant to ice and fire, so we should have used bolt, I suppose. We didn't know that at the time, unfortunately. They have very high attack, so they were doing quite a bit of damage to us. They also have pretty high magic defense, so magic in general is probably not the best way to go against them. So physical attacks and beware of getting destroyed, I think, is the best way to go there. You have a picture of a strange land. It is certainly a strange land. You can see something down there. There seems to be some castle and some sort of floating island type thing. I'm not really sure. Perhaps it will make more sense later. Right. That did result in us taking a bit of a beating, unfortunately. We're not doing great for HP across the board, and we need to keep in mind we do actually need to get back as well. So what I might do, I'm going to try and find the rest of the items that are in here, but I'm going to very quickly jump outside and see if we can maybe use a tent or something just to kind of heal our guys up. So we'll reconvene from there. Okay, we have returned back to the bottom of the dungeon. We have stumbled upon another new enemy here, another enemy that we've not seen yet. This is the Grey Ooze. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to take these out, as we don't have any magic. I'm going to assume that these are probably going to be similar to the green slimes, and that they'll be resistant to physical attacks. But we'll find out, we'll see. No, they are not resistant to physical attacks. Physical attacks work on these guys. In this case, it seems like it's magic that doesn't work so well. Which means we just used up those spells sort of pretty unnecessarily. Never mind, let's just pound these guys. So it definitely seems like Grey Ooze, physical attacks are the way to go. Green slimes, magical attacks are the way to go. So let's just very quickly check what that looks like on the things so we know what we're up against. Grey Ooze. 76 HP, reasonably high attack. Certainly, they're weak to bolt. So if we're going to use any magic, it would be bolt, but probably physical attacks will just do just fine. So, yeah, we're back down at the bottom of this dungeon. I can't remember what room we were in, so I'll have to wander and find that. Okay, there's the room with that we found the crown in. Let's see if the other rooms have any treasure. 385 gil. So there should be 3 chests left to obtain. And kill these gargoyles along the way. Well, they do... Oh, both of them attacked Heldar there. That was not ideal. Not remotely ideal. How is this one not dead yet? Come on, guys. Thank you. Right, Heldar is taking a bit of a pounding here, unfortunately. So is Zedram, actually. He's taking quite a bit of damage. We don't have any magic left whatsoever for cure spells and that kind of thing. Our White Mage does have some level 2 spells, but they're freaking useless, so... Okay. I think we do have... We've only got 1 potion. We're just gonna need to be freaking careful, I think. Use this potion on Heldar, and we're just gonna need to be very careful until we get back outside. There's an empty chest down at the bottom here. We have another room. What do we have this time? A whole bunch of horrible stuff here. Enemy managed to get the first strike there. I think we should just leave this lot. We don't have any spells to attack the green slime with, so not really any point in fighting with it. The door is locked with the mystic key. Okay, we're gonna have to come back here at some point then. And once we have the mystic key, that very bottom... So this bottom row of doors seems to be mystically locked with the mystic key. This one is the same. And that... Oh, here's another one. More green slimes. Run away. And this is locked with the mystic key as well. So the whole bottom row here is locked up. We're going to have to come back here then at some point. I think we've got everything that we can get here for the moment, so let us head back up the stairs. We have the crown, which we can take back to that king dude that was in the run-down old castle. Right, hopefully we'll survive long enough to get away from this lot. I'm not going to fight these guys because there's too much of a risk that Heldar could get attacked. Oh. Run already. Come on, guys. No. I didn't want that to happen. Ah. Typical. Made it so far without anyone dying. For some reason we cannot escape from this battle. Thank you. Right, we're just gonna, basically at this point, we're just gonna pretty much bolt back to the town, get everyone healed up. So, let's get out of this cave first of all. Probably not gonna stick around for any encounters or anything on the way. Zombies and ghouls, let's just get out of here. Hopefully, thank you, yep, there we go. Right. We are back outside, so with that, I will get us back to the town and we will reconvene briefly from there. Okay, we are back at the town of Elfheim, where we are going to get Heldar back to life. You wish to revive Heldar? Yes. A donation of 200 gil would be most appreciated. 200 gil! God, you guys... The prices get ridiculous every time we go to a new town. Do you want him revived or not? Yes. Oh, the great spirits, bring back this one's life. Prices are an absolute joke. I heard that. Right. Back to the inn and we'll rest up. Get everyone healed up. So, we're going to rest up here, get everyone back healed up, and in the next video then we'll be heading back up to the castle northwards to bring the crown back to the king that was searching for the crown. See if we can maybe find out more about where Astos is, as we seem to need to track him down to progress further. So with that, we will leave the video here for the moment. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this so far. If you have, give us a like, leave us some feedback in the comments. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you think could be better, what you enjoyed. And if you do want to see more of this kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Catch you later.